everyone and their mother has Barb Barrel plus Zap today. I don't know what our luck is, but it's been crazy. Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with my favorite bait deck in the game right now. It has a very fast cycle with 3.5, and it also has a lot of bait proponents. It's going to end up having no Inferno Tower, it will end up having Prince instead, and I like the Prince because it gives you more counter push potential in the situation where Inferno Tower doesn't. You defend with the Prince, you end up killing a Battle Ram, and then it ends up counter pushing, demanding a response from your opponent, whereas the Inferno Tower just simply doesn't. I love this deck specifically in this meta because a lot of people still use Bar Putt, and if they use Bar Putt, you can kind of just pummel them by going opposite lane with Prince and Goblin Gang, and you usually just take Tower straight up because that's a 7 elixir investment. Try out this deck for grand challenges or for the latter, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. Anyway, we're going to go kick off the game with Ice Spirit and a Barrel. He's going to go in for a Bandit, so it's looking like it's probably going to be some type of P.E.K.K.A deck. We'll have to wait and see. What's great about this is his Bar Barrel's out of cycle, so I can actually apply aggression with Rascals here. Drop my Rascals in range of the Bandit so it walks and doesn't dash. And he's going to have 3 Musketeers, so I wasn't really expecting that, but that was a possibility that I really wasn't considering. I want to go for a Goblin Gang right on top of that 1 Musketeer, and then I want to get away with just a Prince on top of the other Musketeer as soon as the first one dies to the tower, so I don't take unnecessary damage on the Prince. Oh, he's going to hunter right on top? What? Yo, that's a 4 elixir investment on defense that gave him no counter push. That is phenomenal for us. I assume he's probably going to go in for a Collector. And one of the biggest misplays I see people do, when you're running bait, you always want to rocket the Collectors at the start. You can't let them get an elixir advantage. In double elixir, sometimes you can just go for the W and not rocket, but you want to make sure they don't get an elixir advantage on you, so I prefer rocketing the Collectors. Also, all the best log bait players generally do that. So, this guy, he went in for a Bandit. I didn't want to go for Goblin Gang in front to protect the guy Rascal because I didn't know if he was going to go for a Bar Barrel or not, and I didn't want to give him that opportunity. I'm just going to Prince, and that'll give me nice counter push potential. I think the Dark Goblin kills before it even gets a hit, so that's awesome as well. I don't want to go Ice Spear because I didn't know if he's going to Bar Barrel. Oh, he misses the Ice Golem! Yo, let's go! So, here's another thing. He's probably going to go in for a Barbarian Barrel. Really want to go in for a shallower Goblin Gang here, just in case. And we'll see what he's about to do. I mean, he hasn't dropped a Collector, so I don't know if he even has one. He might not. Very well might not have a Collector. And we get some nice damage there. I'm going to end up going for Rascals. He's actually going to have Zap with this as well. So he's going to have Zap and Barb Barrel. There's a Collector. Definitely going to Fireball that. As I said before, very important to do so. I can't stockpile too much because he doesn't just have Zap. He has Barb Barrel too. A little bit scary for us. I don't have Princess as well, so that's another thing. I want to stockpile a lot of Elixir on the lane of the 1 Musketeer, and then I kind of want to get away with an easier defense with a Goblin Gang and maybe Rascals on the other side. So there we go. We're going to go in for Rascals right on top of those Muskies. Want that 1 Musketeer to die so then I can get away with just an Ice Spirit. He's going to end up going in for a Barb Barrel, but not too scared about that. That's a transient amount of damage. It's not too significant. I'm going to end up going in for a Prince here. I know he's going to go for 3 Musketeers, so I don't want to go in for a Barrel. That would just be right into 3 Musketeers potentially. Now I can rocket. I think I can hit everything. I think I hit the Bandit and 2 Muskies, so that's really good. Since he doesn't have Bandit, I know that the Prince is going to pummel him and should get some significant amount of damage. I'm thinking about going in for a Barrel. I'm going to actually go in for the Barrel because the Barb Barrel is not going to be able to hit the Dark Goblin since the Dark Goblin's already dead. And I'm going to go for Rascals. I know that he's thinking about going for 3M soon because my rocket is out of cycle here. So we're going to have to wait for that. Yep, there's the 3M. So I want to go in for a Dark Goblin. I want to go in for a Log and Ice Spirit. So this is a play that disrupts the animation of the Musketeers, so then the Musketeer can't get a hit. And because of that, the Ice Spirit doesn't die. 2 Musketeers shooting at the Ice Spirit does actually kill it before it reaches, so that's why you need to go in for the Log to disrupt the animation. Could rocket that, honestly, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to play that adventurous. It's a little bit difficult since he does have Barb Barrel. This match is being prolonged. Can log that, but there's not really that big of a reason to do so. I'm going to get away with Rascals again. Ice Spirit will die here. I'm going to go in for a Log. And he thought I was going to go drop Goblin Gang, but I didn't. I'm going to drop it now on top of the Musketeer to preserve some HP on top of the Prince. And I'm going to go in for a Goblin Barrel since he used this Barb Barrel. And that should give us a lot of damage. So having to go for Ice Golem to redirect one of them. The Prince is still alive. The Prince will get a charge. Brutal. Absolute devastation. That's awesome. That's what I'm looking for. If he goes in for 3M, I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit, so then I can... No, he didn't do it where I want him to. If he did it like a little bit closer, I could have got nice value. I'm going to go Prince again. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Barrel here. I'm going to go for a Log, and then I want to Ice Spirit as soon as one of them dies. That Dark Goblin still demands a presence. Alright. If I was a Savage, like, okay, so this is one of those situations where I am not going to go in for the Rocket on the Collector. He is in a pretty bad situation. I don't think he's going to be able to defend this. And, wow, he had a lot of Elixir. I wasn't expecting that at all, guys. I could have straight up rocketed the tower there. I think that might have been the best decision. Rascals again. And we get a lot of damage there since he went for the Barb Barrel. I think I want to go in for a Dark Goblin so we're able to get damage on top of the Barb. And then also go in the right-hand lane. I'm going to go in for another Barrel. I just need one hit so then I can rocket and Log. And I think I win this game. So this is a very close game. I think I made one bad decision. I think I should have just straight up rocketed the tower. And then I would have been able to get back to another 1-1 probably. But GG, well played, and peace out. Pleasure playing against you, man. Definitely a little bit more difficult when they have Barb Barrel and also a Zap. We're going to go start off the game with the Goblin Barrel right on top of the tower. And I would have loved to have a Princess, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to go in for a Dark Goblin here. I'm going to wait and see if he minors. I have Goblin Gang ready. And we won't need to. Just going to let the Dark Goblin die. I don't want to go in for a Prince yet. I don't want to overextend myself. So he's going to end up having a very interesting deck. Minion Horde, Barb Barrel. Okay, 3 Musketeers yet again, man. 3M is always out here, apparently. So I want to end up going and splitting my Rascals. I'm going to wait for one of those to lock on. Log here. And that is a pretty clean defense. Didn't eat too much damage. Made sure that the bandit did not charge. And we're doing fine. The thing that I'm going to have to worry about, does he have Minor with the Minion Horde or not? Because if he snipes the Dark Goblin, I'm in a really bad situation because I don't have Princess. Yo, he's going to give me that rocket. Let's go. Let's take it. Snag it up, boys. Now we actually have more damage incurred on the left-hand side. 53 damage, basically. Free damage, always. I'm going to go for another Ice Spirit. He's going to relax a little, so I guess he's going to go in for a 3M soon, so I'm just going to go in for a Barrel. See if he eats it. He might just eat it. No, he's going to have Barb Barrel. Alright, Rascal's right on top. Going to go in for a Dark Goblin. I think he might have heal with this. We'll have to wait and see. I know the Dark Goblin's just going to wreck him if he doesn't. And then he's going to... Oh, man. So everyone's running this deck. They have 2 spells with the 3 Musketeer deck. It's so much more difficult when they have Bandit for the Prince and then 2 spells. Dang, man. That Dark Goblin, though. He does not know how to calm down. Calm down is not in his dictionary. Let's go. I'm going to go for a rocket right on top because it still is the situation where I haven't gotten his tower down past 1,000. Alright, this is going to get some nice damage. If I'm able to defend that. Oh. Alright. He did use his Barb Barrel, though. So now I can Prince here. And then I can Goblin Gang if he elects to Bandit, but I don't think he's going to. He's going to play pretty aggressive here. I think our best case scenario is going for a Goblin Gang right after those get in range. Oh, no, 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 no. That Bandit, man. That Bandit. Oh, no, that Bandit just wrecked my whole family. Thankfully, he activated the King Tower with the Zap. That 1 HP hero of the Bandit was really scary. We go for another Barrel because I don't think he has any response to that. And I think the Dark Goblin might lock on. Yo, we got it. GG. Whew, thick boy. Thick boy with his tub of ice cream. He's got that stick, man. Punishing him. Peace out, man. Alright, we're going to end up going for a Barrel. Ice Spirit. Alright, so after we see the Barb Barrel to greet our Goblin Barrel and Archers, probably going to be a Balloon or Graveyard deck, I was going to say, but it's not Graveyard. He's probably going to freeze this. We'll see, though. Doesn't hit the Dark Goblin, which is our intended play. And then I can end up going in for a Prince in front, and maybe we're able to get a lot of counter push here. If I log, I think the Prince gets damage. Just getting extra hits. Come on now, Prince Charge. That's what I'm talking about. And we bait out the Bar Barrel. The most important card that this guy has, the Bar Barrel. I'm going to go Goblin Gang, and then I want to go for Goblin Barrel here. So he's going to have Zap, Archers, and Bar Barrel, along with Freeze. So the Bar Barrel and Zap are the two things that are really concerning for me. But if I just make sure that he's not able to have a lot of Elixir, and I consistently make positive Elixir traits in single Elixir, then I can start to just like rocking him out and then disperse my units in such a way that he's not able to get freeze value. So if you noticed, I dropped my Dark Goblin in a spot that he wasn't able to freeze if he wanted to hit the tower as well, and he tried to hit the tower, so it's good for us. Ice Spirit, I'm going to go for High Rascal, so then he's not able to freeze the tower, plus the Rascals. Very important to do that. Goblin Gang, he's most likely going to zap this. Or Snowball, rather, yeah. He gets hits, but now we can go in for a Goblin Barrel and take his tower, so that's what we were looking for. Always want to make sure that you stop your units from getting too much Barb Barrel value from your opponent. Can't let that happen. Can't give him freeze value either. So, a shallower Spear Goblin from a Goblin Gang will not actually get hit by a Barb Barrel. I'm going to go Prince here. And we know that he doesn't have a phenomenal way of killing this because he doesn't have Minor. He's only going to have Freeze, and he's going to have an abundance of small spells. But yeah, I think we should be fine. Dude, this is the third game in a row of people just rocking 3 spells. Everyone's doing it. He missed. He done goofed it, Aaron! Oh, that feels so good. Alright, Goblin Gang here. Are we going to bait out anything? We bait out a Lumberjack, which is really good for us. I think a Balloon's coming. It's going to balloon soon. So I just want a Dark Goblin in preparation. Didn't do it. He has to. You can't go opposite lane. Opposite lane will not take the tower in time. I just need to go in for a Goblin Gang. I need a little bit of chip damage on top of that. And as long as it doesn't get there, we're fine. We got him, boys. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Just needed that little bit of chip, boys. Whew. Everyone and their mother has Barb Barrel plus Zap today. I don't know what our luck is, but it's been crazy. Things off. See what he decides to do. Barb Barrel, okay. Does not hit the Ice Spirit, so that's all really that matters. Goblin Gang, so he's going to have Barb Barrel and a Giant. Maybe it's going to be Giant Miner. No. Alright. This is interesting. He's going to have a Magic Archer. So this is a deck that I haven't seen before. See if I can get some rocket value, maybe. Ooh, no, I didn't drop the Prince in time. That's a fat rip, boys. That's a really bad misplay. I deserve to lose the game off of that. I just sacrificed 5 worth of Elixir and tower damage. Oops. I deserve to lose after that one. It's a really bad misplay. I thought for sure I was going to get the Prince down in time, but bad reactions. Feels bad, man. Barb Barrel. He actually just... Oh, I thought he was going to eat some damage. I thought he misplayed that too. Good Magic Archer. Oh. Is this 3 Musketeers with this? Kind of a weird deck. Kind of a weird deck for sure. Magic Archer dies first, which is good. Ooh, that was a really good Ice Spirit, guys! We're making redemption here. I mean, I played so poorly at the start with that misplayed Prince that I don't even know if that Ice Spirit can redeem me. I don't think so. Barb Barrel is really difficult for us to break through anyway. Everyone's running Barb Barrel. No one's running Zap right now. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. It's one of the best cards. Magic Archer is back in here. Back in business. I have to Prince here. The Prince will actually pummel a Giant, which is good for us. Nah, I'm not winning this one, boys. I'm not winning this one. I don't know what this is. This has to be a 3 Musketeer deck that is really, really weird. This is one of the weirdest 3 Musketeer decks I've ever seen. Unless he's using Magic Archer as the sole win condition. Nah, I lose. This is a bad matchup. This is just a bad one. I obviously could have played better, but not really a good situation for us to be in, boys. I have to kill that somehow quickly. Oof. No! The goblins had a family, you psycho! I need him to throw, like, really hard here. Is there any shot of that happening? I don't think so. Like, this needs to take his tower. I don't think it's gonna happen, but... maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god, please! Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. I just went in for like the bait on the right hand side, knowing that I would have Goblin Gang plus Rascals, and that actually worked. I knew that I had to bait out the Barbarian if I wanted to win the game, and I was able to stack the Rascals in the Goblin Gang to take the tower on the left before his Giant, and Barbarian ended up reaching my tower. That's so crazy. I'm going to kick things off with the Goblin Barrel in the safe placement, just see what he's going to be doing. Harry Popper. Okay, so it's looking like a P.E.K.K.A deck after we see Royal Ghost. Could be Bridge Spam, but it's probably going to be P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A with Bandit, Poison, Zap. Battle Ram most likely as well. We'll have to wait and see on that end. And I can go for a Prince in the back. I can feel it, boys. Yeah. So there we go. He's going to have Zap, so he's not going to have a great way of immediately killing the Goblin Gang. And I just want to make sure that the Bandit does not stifle our Prince's hit. So he's got Zap, and then I can go for a barrel because the Prince is going to charge. I hope that the Electro Wizard hits that instead, and then the Prince actually pummels through. Yes! Let's go! The Electro did not stun the Prince, and as a result, we take the tower. So I just kind of read what he was running, and I just took advantage of it and made plays to accommodate him. So if you know what opponent is running, you want to make plays that are beneficial for you. I knew that he's going to drop Bandit and not have any type of way like Log or Barbarian Barrel to kill the Goblin Gang. So I knew it was a safe play to drop that in front of the Prince so the Bandit did not charge on us. As a result, the Prince was healthier. And then I dropped the Barrel knowing that he was only going to have Electro Wizard to do that, to stop us. And the Electro Wizard would go and target the Goblins instead of anything important. So as a result, we came away in a really advantageous situation. So just abusing the known fact that this deck is super popular. I saw a few of its cards, I identified it specifically, and abused it heavily. So I knew as soon as I saw the Royal Ghost it was going to be this deck. In fact, it was actually the deck that finished #1 in the world last season. So it's pretty easy to identify. I'm going to end up going for Prince on defense, and I think I could even apply aggression towards the 3 if he P.E.K.K.A. So there's no way for him to realistically defend this. His Royal Ghost is out of cycle, and Zap doesn't actually kill the Dark Goblin, nor does it kill the Goblin Gang, and then I think the Prince just comes through and we rock it. So GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. Easy deck for us to defeat when we know we're facing against it. Just take advantage that he only has Zap.